Welcome back to the channel, guys. Dave from Horizon Fish Keeping. Today we're just going to be doing a short video on how to hatch Corydoras eggs. We're going to set up a small hatchery tank, and this will be for the first steps in the Corydoras life. So from the eggs until free swimming, and then obviously once we get them onto larger foods. So this is the first part of the series of videos that I'm going to be doing over the next couple of weeks to show you the progress on the Corydoras that we're going to hatch out. We do have some eggs here from the mops. I'll show you these a bit closer once we get the hatchery started, and we've harvested these this morning because I noticed there was spawning activity in the tanks. So what we'll do is we'll flip the camera around and we'll start the hatchery, and hopefully you guys will be successful too. So then guys, these are the eggs that we harvested this morning after watching the spawning activity. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see these too clearly, but we'll try and zoom in a little. You can just see the eggs at the bottom there. There's about 20 in this container. There's a big group from there, look. So what we're going to do is, from this stage, once you've harvested them out of the tank, I did get these out of the spawning mop this morning. So what I use is a small container just like this. This is from IKEA. You can use anything really. As long as it can hold a decent amount of water, then it should be fine. So once you've got your container, you basically want to build a small aquarium for the fish to hatch out in. So we've got the Corydoras eggs there. They're just in tank water. There's a tiny bit of methylene blue in there. I don't always do that. You don't have to do that. You can just put them straight into the tank water. So what you'll need is a cycled sponge of some description. I've just got a small sponge there, or a cycled filter, and I've just got that on a little air line. I've turned the air pump off at the moment, so the tanks at the back usually get air as well, but I've turned the air off just so you can hear me a little bit more clear. And also you'll need a heater of some description. I just use the small ones for this. This is a 25 watt heater off Amazon, so you can just use any sort of small heater like this, will be fine. So it's pretty basic really. You just want to pop the heater in. So I usually just sort of lay it down at the back. It doesn't have to be too organised in there. You can use the suction cups if you'd like, but I find that's adequate enough. As long as it's submerged under the water, you don't want it sort of standing upright like that. It needs to be under the water, so I tend just to place it like that. Once we've got the heater in then, we'll just use this filter. And this is just a basic sponge filter. Because my container is quite shallow, I'll have to lay this on its side, so I'll just place it like that. I usually just pop the airline through the hole here, just makes it a little bit more tidy. You can stand it up, I suppose, but I prefer to lay it down with this small type. So once you've got that basic aquarium sort of vibe going on, one thing you can use that I do use is these, and these are capilla leaves or Indian almond leaves. And with these, what happens is they release tannins into the water, and it also gives somewhere for the baby cories to hide. I mean, these are the big ones. I won't use a full one in this little fry container because the water would be, really brown over like a couple of days. So what we'll do is, obviously these are the big ones. I just cut a section out of this. I do have shrimp tanks as well. They're really good for shrimp food. So I'll just cut a little piece out. So I've just got a small piece there of Indian almond leaf, and I just place that there in the middle as well. Because what the cories will do, once they hatch out and they're sort of wigglers, they'll feed on the egg sac for 2 days, for 48 hours basically. And once the egg sac's depleted, you'll need to start feeding them. And I tend to use Hikari first bites. You can use any sort of first fry food. Just make sure it's for the egg laying fish, not for like your live bearers and things like that. This is really good because it comes in a powder form. And what I tend to do is I'll just get a little bit of that on a cocktail stick and just tap it on the side once the fish are free swimming, and it'll just cut the top of the water and it'll sink down into the bottom. And this food's really good for the first week, and then I'll move on to baby brine shrimp, or you can use crushed up flake at that point, once it's been about 2 weeks on the Hikari first bites. So once you've got the setup like this, I use old tank water at this point, just because I know it's dechlorinated already and it's already got some beneficial bacteria in. So you'll just want to fill this little container up then. Obviously I can only go to the handle depth. This one, the capilla leaf will probably float for the first day or two, but it's going to start releasing them good tannins straight away once it's underwater. So once I've got that set up just like that, you can plug the heater in at this point. So I'll just pop the heater on. So the heater's plugged in, you can just see the little light come on there to get it up to temperature, and then also connect up your little air line that you've got. So I'll just push that onto my air pump, so it's just there. I've just got it on a little tap as well, so I can control the flow. So once it's sideways like that, that's closed, and then I can fully open the valve to adjust the airflow as needed. But like I say, you don't want to be having, it needs oxygen at first, because the Corydoras, once they hatch, they breathe through the skin, not through the gills for the first couple of days. So you do need to have air going into the tank. That can be an air stone. The reason I'm using the filter is because I've got one, and I know that it's already a cycled filter. So in theory, moving this filter into here makes this a cycled aquarium. It just means I get a little bit more time, and I can add more food into this aquarium, well, into this hatchery before the water fouls up. It just gives you a little bit more broad spectrum, a bit more range, rather than using just an air stone. If you're using an air stone, I'd probably say once the fish are free swimming and you're feeding regularly, so at least twice a day, you know, morning and evening, you want to change the water out quite frequently, so 50% probably every 2 days. So once you've got that all set up, we'll just pop the air pump on. I'm just going to have to reach around the back here to plug it in. So now we've got his air pump on. I'll just open the tap slightly, just till we start seeing bubbles. I apologise if you can hear any buzzing at this point, because obviously the air pump will be going. So now we'll just put the air pump on. You can just see the bubbles there. So we've got the heat, the air, capilla leaves in there giving off tannins. So now it's time to add as eggs. So I'll just pop the eggs in there. Just try and get them in somewhere in the middle, make sure you get them all out as well. If you can't really see them that much, if you run your finger around, you'll be able to feel them more. You can see them, there's just one left there in the centre. It's really hard to see in a clear plastic container, so as you can see there, there's just got one. Just pop it into the water there. And like I say, guys, this is going to be a series of videos just showing the progress of these little guys. So if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, that'd be awesome. But this is how I hatch out panda Corydoras, and it's been successful many times. So hope this helps some of you guys out there that are struggling with this. And like I say, if you could just like my video. Obviously it takes time and effort to make these videos, and I actually, you know, I enjoy making them. It just shows that, you know, you guys are enjoying the videos as well. If you've got any questions, you can leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you're not subscribed and you'd like to see the progress of these Corydoras and other videos breeding other fish, then please subscribe, and I'll be bringing you content soon. So thanks all of you for watching. Hope you're having a nice day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.